All right. And why did I just set the timer? I'm so fried. All right, y'all. So it's collective general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Caitlin, ask me that question in a minute. Ask me that question in a minute when we're done with the reading, okay? I want to go ahead and get into this reading. So we're starting with the coffin, all right? We started with the coffin. And remember, I channeled that message. There are warnings before destruction, all right? Let's see what we got here. So what's this coffin energy? What's this coffin energy? Or better yet, Caitlin, put that question in the anonymous box down below in the question mark with the comment thing around it, the comment bubble. Leave your question there so I can always go back to it, okay? So we have main female here, coffin, main female. But with this main female, it definitely feels like you not trusting yourself and you not trusting your intuition. Some of you are definitely speaking, you're letting the spirit of doubt and sabotage come over you when it comes to you trusting what you know here. So it's time to put that to an end. Tell me more. And there also may be an ending coming with the feminine energy. We have mature man here and main female. So there may be a breakup that happens for some of you very soon as well. It doesn't feel like a surprise to whoever that was for. Some of y'all are waiting. This could be a divorce. This could be somebody who you grew up with, but y'all like grew apart. Or this could be a friendship. But like I said, to whoever this message is for, it's not a surprise. So if that doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. But there does feel like a divide here. And this divide could also be manifesting in regards to the division when it comes to you, you know, because maybe you have this belief that you have to work extremely harder than you think to achieve certain things, when actually when you use your intuition, when you tap into your divine feminine energy, your manifestation, your meditation, your rituals, right? And your spiritual work, that can help your physical work be a little lighter, right? That helps you in the physical realm. So it's just this balance that needs to be had, because on the other end, some of y'all are spending so much time in the physical realm, and it's like, okay, but you also need to know, like, you got to do the physical work as well. So it's just a balance that needs to be cultivated here. Don't lean too far on one end or the other here. Don't lean too far in intuition nor too far in logic. Let them dance together. We're done here. We have lovers. I told you, harmony, balance here. Let them dance together. Welcome, Queen Caitlin. You said I had a screenshot too, for real. Numerology and astrology and understanding that helped me a ton when it came to tarot, when it comes to just day to day. Welcome in, rated extra. What we got here? So we have the wheel of change here. We have the wheel of change. So like I said, there are some changes that need to be made. But tell me more about this wheel of change. Nurture the harvest. I just talked about nurturing your vision for the 22 energy. But let's see. What do we want to pull from? Wheel of change. Let's see. I want to pull some tarot. Tell me what this wheel of change is about. May 10th, January 13th. September 12th, May 2nd, February 19th may be significant. So we have Queen of Swords here. Wheel of Change, Queen of Swords. So there's definitely about to be some change when it comes to the way you communicate here. Some of you may be talking less and listening more here. And also some of y'all have been struggling with like speaking up for yourself or just asking for what you want. I did channel that energy as well before we went live, and it was like, when you stop settling, the universe is going to give you what you want. And I got that message because I love my little matte lip, right? And the matte lips that I've had, I've tried about 4 different brands within the past 2-3 months, and they all are dry. I know it's matte, but I'm like, they all can't be dry and crusty. Like, my lips feel like they're freaking cracking. Like, I love the way it looks, but I did not love the way it felt. And so recently I have been trying different brands, and I've been returning the damn brands that didn't work. I never was a type to return lipstick, right? Because I'm like, no. But when I found out that they let you return it, I'm like, I'm going to definitely return it, and I'm going to try another brand. And I tried like 3 different brands in the past 2-3 days, and I finally found the perfect one. where my lips are creamy. It feels nice on the lips, and I got the look that I want as well. But if I would have had settled right for less, if I would have settled for the crusty, cracky ass lipstick that I had, that's what I would have had. But it was a creamy one there waiting for me to continue to look for it, right? So when it comes to your settling, if you keep settling, you're going to get the crusty, dusty crumbs. But if you continue to seek, if you continue to return, like, no, it is okay to say, I do not accept this reality. I shared that with y'all before, right? As the wheels were changing in my life and I was timeline shifting every few months or so, and it started happening like every few weeks, where my timelines would be completely drastic, where one week I'm in this reality, the next week it's completely different, and then the following month it'll be completely different. And every time, because I had a clear vision in regards to what I wanted in my life, what my dream vision and reality looked like. So I already knew what it looked like. So as I was timeline shifting, I would tell the ancestors, like, yeah, this is cute, this is cool, this is even convenient, but nah, I'm good on that, because this is not what I want in totality. Nope, I'm good, thank you. But with that, I was like, okay, so I know I still got more work to do though, because I know it's, it's not just about me swiping left like Tinderhead ass and saying nope, 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 because I also have to be a vibrational match. So let me continue to do my work, but I'm making it clear, hey, yo, this is not what I want. So be clear with that. It's okay to say, I don't want this. But with that, no, you need to make the shifts as well to align with that. But you don't have to settle for nothing. All right. We got Yes playing by Beyonce. So you don't have to say yes to everything, like I said. And also, this song is like, the first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. Some of y'all are going to be saying no to certain people and things like that. Like I said, some of y'all may have struggled with speaking up for yourself. And now that you're speaking up for yourself, maybe some people don't get jiggy with it. And they're like, oh, you're selfish, or oh, you're this. And it's like, bitch, what the fuck? Do you remember how many times I said yes? Do you remember how many times I said yes? Do you remember how many times I showed up for you? And now I'm saying no. Now I'm choosing me. Now you and your feelings? Well, fuck off then. Like, respectfully. Sorry, not sorry. Because that's bullcrap, right? Some people may be showing their true colors. Some people may be showing their true colors. They were all, what that video say? That video is still going viral, y'all. When I said, it was cool. I can't even remember the damn message. It was cool when you were saying yes to them. It was cool when you were doing everything they wanted you to do. And the moment you chose to say no, they showed their true colors here. Right? And a lot of us, truth is, we already saw their true colors, but maybe it was the people pleaser in us, right? Maybe it was the scared of being alone in us that we overlooked that, and we was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes to stay safe. I'm gonna say yes to stay comfortable. And then your higher self or your ancestors was like, all right, enough of that. Flag on the play, because this is not okay. Right? And with this full moon in Aries as well, definitely be intentional with that of what you speak, because Aries can be very impulsive. With the full moon being here as well, there may be some heated conversations. There may be some triggers that come up. All right, because Aries is the first zodiac sign in the astrologic calendar, and Aries is like the baby, right? So there may be some childhood triggers, some childhood wounds, or some things from earlier on that may come up, whether it's within you or the people that you talk to or are connected to, right? And so be intentional with how you show up. As this moon is in Pisces, well, the moon is transiting out of Pisces now. So it's like this close up, like, all right, we're closing up the way we used to talk. We're closing up the way we used to walk, right? Some of y'all, like I said, are going to just be finding yourself less talkative. Some of y'all may have in the past be so quick to talk about what's happening for you, or talk about what you're going through, even though you know the person can't help you, even though you know you're not going to take their advice. But maybe you're just like, you like to talk, right? Your throat chakra was overactive. And with this Pisces moon closing up, it's like, all right, we're going to cut that out. And we're about to start a new cycle. And how are you going to show up on purpose in this cycle? And stop crying. Stop crying. Damn. Stop taking everything personal. Remember that how people speak to you and how people treat you, it says more about them than you. So stop taking on other people's versions. Like, what the cards say in our Unveiled deck? Let people think what they want. Let people think what they want. Even if it's altered or it's not true. No. Even if it's altered or false, it's their truth. Don't take that on as yours. Right? Confirmation to that. That's a word. So stop crying and taking everything personal, because somebody may be projecting their own shenanigans, their own wounds, their own insecurities, whether it's about men, women, or whatever, onto you. Mama, daddy, partner, friend, co-worker, boss, whoever it is. Everybody. All right? Ashe. We have the Chariot, and this is card number 7, that Pisces energy, like I just talked about. And we have the black and white horse. Didn't we start with the ride and with the horse? Right? That balance. That balance. Don't you go too far on one end. Middle. Right? But with this Chariot as well, this is speaking of you. This is speaking of, you know, things picking up. This is speaking of you moving out of a space here. This is you moving out of a space here. And sometimes less is more too. You don't have to respond to everything. Everything does not warrant a response here. What we got at the bottom of the deck? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's, yeah, don't take it personal. Don't let their stuff trickle onto you. What we got here? So we have Priestess in reverse. We have Priestess in reverse. And we have Break the Chain, Ancestral Pattern in reverse. So there may be something that comes up that you don't expect, or you may expect it, because we've been tapping into this energy. If y'all hadn't already, I need y'all to run back that full moon in Aries energy video. Even if you did look at it, you might want to revisit it again just to get a fresher upper when it comes to the energy that's going to be manifesting, because we have the Priestess, which is speaking, and it said, how are you being called to step up and lead? All right, but it was in reverse here. And so there could be, this could do with somebody who's older than you or should be more mature than you. It could be like a big sister or a big brother or an older person, but they're acting like a child. And it's like, how can you lead, right? And with this Break the Chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future, it's in reverse. That's also in reverse. And so this does feel like a struggle of your ancestors. Like maybe your ancestors didn't know how to have compassion, empathy, and to actually talk through. And that's the thing too. It's okay to disagree sometimes as well. Just because somebody have a different perspective, just because somebody pissed you off, don't mean you got to throw them off the ledge, right? What's the saying? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So there may just be some things that arise, but that don't mean it's the end all be all. That don't mean now you gotta go do a cord cutting. Some of you it may be because you know, like, I've been supposed to let you go, and so things are just getting worse because I ain't being obedient. But some things are like, how do I navigate this space? How do I grow up in this space? Because I want to be here. I want to have a relationship with you. I want to grow with you. I want to build with you. I want to work at this job. So how can I just grow up and stop taking everything personal and stay focused and use this as a learning and a teaching moment, right? So be very discerning when it comes to that. But it does feel like your ancestors were struggling when it comes to this. We have, where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? And we have Mirror in reverse. We have Mirror in reverse. So with this, where are you being called to journey to? We've been talking about that when it comes to this path of enlightenment, when it comes to this path of maturity. Saturn, Pluto did just go, was it Pluto or, no, I ain't gonna say that because I don't know exactly what planet it is, so I'm not gonna give out false information. But as we are in this year 8 and we're closing out this, like, hey, this is still an area of improvement. This is still an area that you need to work on, right? And so when it comes to this mirror in reverse, you know, there may be some things that you need to deflect, and also some things that you need to dissect and reflect, you know, on when it comes to what's showing up in your reality, when it comes to people lashing out on you, when it comes to people talking to you or treating you a certain kind of way. There may be some things that have nothing to do with you, but there may be some things that you can learn about the people that are connected to you, the people who are going off, the people who are saying these things. You know, you might just need to take a step back and say, hey, let me zoom out, you know, let me not meet them where they are. Let me zoom out and see, you know, what's really going on. How can I show up or not? Or you can look for yourself in a situation as well. You know, if the person's calling you things, ask yourself, what part of myself feels this way about myself? You know, instead of saying, oh, that's a projecting, you're projecting. They are, everybody is a reflection, right? We like to say that everything is a reflection, everything is a mirror, until we see those ugly aspects, those things, and we're like, oh no, that's you. And it's like, nah, that's still you. Maybe it's just a hidden part of you. You know, maybe it's a version of you that you're not, or an aspect of you that you're not aware of right now. But What they're saying about you, are you saying that? Or do you secretly feel that about yourself? Right? So definitely use these moments to learn more about yourself, and not just yourself, but the people around you, and ask yourself, how am I showing up on purpose? Am I being the person who I wish showed up for me? You know, or am I being the person who hurt me or broke me down, or, you know, abandoned me, or whatever it may be, whatever your story is. So just check yourself for sure before you wreck yourself, you know? So what else we got? Y'all know we got Mary J. Blige playing in the background. Y'all know I always say Mary still hurt. Mary still hurt. So I need you to go ahead and let that hurt go here. Go ahead and let that hurt go here. Some of y'all have social anxiety as well. And it's like, you know, you just need to use the tools, whether it's essential oils, whether it's prayer, whether it's crystals and things like that, to help you with grounding yourself. Like, you're safe here. You're safe everywhere that you are placed, but you have this monster that you're feeding in your mind, and it's causing you to shell out, shell up, and close yourself out to actually interacting and enjoying this physical life and the relationships that you can have right now in this present moment. Right? Yeah, and also, so we have 2323. All right, and it reads, and that's 5 that adds up to 10. That's that 1 and that 0, that you balancing your energy here. But it reads, there's some truth you're resistant to accept, over and over again, until you're tired and restrained beyond oppression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change, and the world around you follows. So, you know, this change energy has been coming up a lot for us. And what was I about to say though? Yeah, some of y'all also, you feel very overwhelmed, and like you shell up when you get around certain people, and it's time for you to really activate your chakras, balance your chakras, and learn more about yourself so you can just be, you know, acknowledge where you are, acknowledge where you are not, where you still have to grow. But all this shelling up and I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to make a fool out of myself, you're just robbing yourself. You're robbing yourself from growing here, you know, because sometimes it takes for us to actually do these uncomfortable things to expand our horizons and to break those barriers, you know? Oh, and lastly, we got 2020 here. We got 2020 here. And so this is talking about your vision here. That's that 22 as well. Energy, speaking of, you know, you being intentional and focused on that of what you are building. You actually taking actionable steps in the physical realm to build, not just in the spirit, right? And also setting your vibration on purpose, because that 22 also adds up to 4. So you want to do things to set your vibe, dress on purpose, right? Wear colors on purpose, right? Tune into the daily energy. Wear certain stones to help you align with that of what you desire to manifest, create, or experience in your reality, all right? It's time for you to start doing things on purpose and with intention, all times, in all ways, all right? So that concludes the daily energy for the day. If you would like any personal services, you can book on crystalinemars.com. And we're now going to move on to the spiritual lesson. I still didn't forget